Man, this one's for the sickos. And I'm not talking about wrestling fans. In what has become an annual Halloween tradition for me and myself alone probably, every Halloween, Shudder graces us with another installment in the VHS franchise, a found footage style anthology series with 5 to 6 mini movies along with a wraparound story. Now, while quality may vary from short film to short film, one of the things I really like about this film series is the sheer variety of it all. From sirens to aliens to vampires to ghosts, found footage, experimentation. VHS has covered it all at some point by this point, and it really does heighten the fact that there are independent directors crafting each of these independent stories. It feels unique each and every single time. The wraparound for VHS Halloween, or I'm just going to call it Halloween going forward, is simple, but it's actually perfectly simplified. It's a soda that contains ghosts, or demons, or monsters, something, and they're trying to get the formula right so that they can sell it. But before that, we have a lot of volunteers and a lot of bodies. Side effects include, but are not limited to, facehuggers and a case of the explosions. It gets gnarly, and when there are kids involved, it gets gnarly, but then there are kids involved, and look, this is only the beginning. VHS Halloween is rough. Now, our first full-on story is called Coochie Coochie Coo. It's pretty tame, not really scary, but more like gross-out horror. 2 girls getting trapped in a house and forced to drink a mythical figure's milk to turn into adult babies. More gross than anything else. It fits the parameters of what a VHS short film should be. I don't see that this film ever could have been like a full-length film. Imagine Barbarian, but kind of on steroids. I can't say the same about our following story, though. To Supra Sick Infra, which it basically means as below as above, or as above as below, something along those lines. Anyway, it starts with a police interrogation, then it backtracks to the night of a slaughter, I suppose, where the sole survivor of a massacre where everyone's eyeballs were taken and removed. The phrase "as above as below," there it is commonly used in this kind of party trick film, not only once but twice, as in a gnarly scene we actually see eyeballs getting removed, and this sets the tone of the film for the gore very high.
You better lighten the fuck up, because we're going a lot further than that tonight.
Fun Size might be the first film in this one, at least, that's kind of more in the vein of the potential of a full-length film. It has the spirit of something like Ban Ban or FNAF or even Poppy Playtime. Fun Size occurs when 2 couples go out to trick-or-treat together, but they might be too old, like they're coming out from a Halloween party, and they come across a bowl with some very unique candy that says, only one rule, take one. It's a rule everyone breaks, and it's a rule with dire consequences, as the foursome are trapped and transported in a factory. One by one, they're each picked off by this horrifying son of a bitch. And, oh look, the couple that's nearly engaged, like, the woman doesn't want to be engaged, but it's never really said why, which is, I kind of wish we had found out. Regardless, this section is graphic. Not the peak, but probably my second favorite of all the bunch of presentation. This one, I could see coming out as a full-length movie someday. Like, it could be expanded. And then it's at this point that we get kid print, and this might be the most controversial and shocking movie of the bunch from VHS Halloween. And it might actually be the most controversial, like, section in all the VHS films. It is not for the faint of heart. Be warned, this is the first time in a long time that I have felt like a movie was pushing boundaries, and that's saying something. The background is pretty straightforward. There's apparently a serial killer out in the loose, so Kidprint is like this old video agency where they readily make tapes of the kids that police officers can use and distribute to try and find the kid, right? Their hobbies, their height, what they look like, what their voice sounds like, stuff like that. It's pitched as a way to help protect kids. It gives the parents some sense of protection, but I mean, I'm just gonna be a fucking parent for a moment here. Don't let your kids out of your sight if you know that there's a murder on the loose. I'm just saying. But I digress. That said, the main guy in this is Tim, the owner, who has various employees that work for him. Now, at one point in this film, Tim has to go back to the store to find a video for someone who apparently went missing. But then he discovers something. Bruce, one of his employees, has been using the video store to coerce and kidnap kids where he tortures them. And let me be very clear. They actually show some of the horrendous torture of kids being skinned and their skin being peeled off of their arms and face at one point. This might be the rare time where even I'm disturbed and you hear the kids screaming, and it's a lot. It's very rare that even I think might be pushing it. Now, again, I fully understand it's just a movie. That one might be triggering for some people. Fair warning on this one. That one's going to take a hard stomach. That's all I'm saying. Granted, though, I guess the screams are technically from teenagers, but like even then, this one might be going too far, and the editing is so fucking bleak, man. Bruce ends up jumping Tim. Tim is killed by 2 survivors where Bruce gets away. The local news even run a story on Bruce while Tim's family is being shunned by the community and they have protective custody. Bruce is this monster among monsters and he gets away. And lastly, we have Home Haunt, which actually feels like a palate cleanser almost, but we didn't really need one. A young man, too grown up for Halloween for a haunted house, helps his father put one together with a spooky maze, but they accidentally use a record to summon actual monsters, and it's fine. Like, it's actually really well made. It's very much a calm down after the trauma that you just experienced, which is, I mean, it's well made. I mean, just oof. For me, at least, VHS Halloween is a solid 7 out of 10. Like, it's good horror. It has a wide variety of things going on. But by far the standout is Kid Print, and that might be the most disturbing thing I've ever seen as far as like the VHS franchise. Yeah, just putting that out there. What about you? Did you watch VHS Halloween? If you haven't, you should. It's out on Shudder. This episode is not sponsored, but I do like Shudder. I am subscribed to them, so give them a chance. Shudder's pretty awesome. That said, yeah, catch you all next time. See you, everyone.